My name's Raisa. I'm 20 years old and I'm studying creative and professional writing here at UEL. So my conditions are cerebral palsy and epilepsy. In terms of cerebral palsy, it affects my walking predominantly, so I can only walk short distances, so around my house, around flats, etc., etc. But when it gets to, for example, shopping and university, I need to use either a manual or electric wheelchair. My epilepsy is predominantly to do with my sleep. So when I need to go to sleep 2 hours after I have my last main meal, and anything less will risk in a fit, because when I sleep, that's when the fit begins. And if I don't have the medicine within 20 minutes of my seizure, that basically means I will die. So because I know how to control majority of my disability, it's not much of an issue, but I always think about, is it going to cause me to have a fit or make my condition any worse? My birth was complicated. So I'm a twin and she studies her second year of psychology at Goldsmiths. And so she came out first and she was fine. I was stuck in my mum's stomach. And they said my mum wanted cesarean, and the consultant, she said, no, we know better. And so they got tools out and then they used forceps on my head. And in the process, they cracked my skull and damaged it in 8 or 9 places. And eventually they had to stitch it back up again. And, you know, this is the outcome. And it's been difficult. Yeah. University struggles. Well, there's the doors for a start, because you have to tap in and then pull a door that comes towards you, and you tend to have to use your weaker hand, which is my left hand, which doesn't help. And they're ridiculously heavy, so I can't go to the prayer room in peace. You know, I'm constantly at war with myself. And you've got the new rotating door downstairs in the East building. And they made me go through it. I was basically their first guinea pig. And they slowed the door down, but still, I'm completely psychologically destroyed by going through that door a couple of times, and it took them, I think it was 3 weeks to fix the door. With some of the support workers, you know, obviously you're not going to get on with everyone. And in the last 2 years I've been here, in the last 18 months essentially, I've fired 2 people because it was that awful, and because they weren't helpful, they got my notes wrong. One actually was on the phone constantly. Another shut the door in my face when they're supposed to be helping me, and for me that makes no sense. I mean, one support worker was with me 6 days, over 21 hours. I would tell you right now, I would only pay her for 9 of those 21 hours. I'm sitting talking to you right now, but my back really hurts. But, you know, you try and not let that show, you know.
And I can feel your pain as long as as you feel the same. I've been here before, and I don't know much more, and I can feel your pain as long as you feel the same. Wasted feelings, I can see them.